back again. SF Comic Co. Mr. Effort, how you doing? Juiced?
Yeah. All will be explained in due time.
That was very cryptic fucking gave me chills.
Keep the people coming back.
Yeah, that's what they come back for. Welcome to SF Comic Company. This is SF Company hour number 137. Today we're going to be kind of a sad episode since we got a lot of deaths to deal with in the last couple of weeks, unfortunately. But we're going to talk about great Olivia Newton-John. Today alone, we've got the great all-time director Wolfgang Peterson passing today. So we're going to talk about that. A little bit of and Heche also. And we're going to talk about Prey. We'll do a spoiler review of Prey a little bit later. I'm sure we both have a lot to say about that movie. And yeah, it's a couple of figure things and all that good stuff. Mr. Effort, how you doing? Good to see you.
Doing good. A lot better now. Yeah. I don't know if people know. On my part, I wasn't into doing the show because my dad had a minor heart attack. So he had a triple bypass surgery, and everything is good now. From what I hear, he's going home tomorrow.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and they wanted to keep him till, from what I heard, Friday. So he's doing so well that they're sending him home, tomorrow. So
good. Weight
off of my shoulders, and everybody else was probably more worried than my dad was. My dad was just like, yeah, just go in there and fix it up. It's all good. Let's do it.
Put some tussin on it.
Yeah, pretty much. And
put some on it. It's fine.
Yeah, I think attitude going in is a big thing, and that's definitely one of those things I try to learn from my pops is just try to have a good attitude, even in the most dire circumstances.
Yep.
So shouts out to my pops. I know you don't watch the show, Pops, because you don't give a shit about what we talk about unless if it was Charles Bronson or Chuck Norris. So
yeah, we'll bring him on for the Chuck Norris, Charles Bronson.
Yeah, the crossover, the Lee Marvin crossover with them. That's his fucking MCU right there. But yeah, so yeah, shout out to my pops. I'm glad he's doing better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Awesome, good to hear, man. Yeah, the only bit of good news we had this last couple of weeks. But yeah, that's good to hear, man. Yeah, your pops, it's like Keith Richards. Yeah, he cannot be killed by conventional.
He's the original Rooster, man. You know he ain't gonna die.
There you go. Right on. All right, good. Glad to hear it. Let's see, Krista. Greetings, nerds. Welcome back. Thanks, Krista. Have you heard about the video game being developed where you scroll with a gun and you can rob people? Yeah, I saw the footage of that. It's basically you have a squirrel and he runs
GTA like squirrel.
Kind of, yeah. And he's like shooting the gun. He's like flying up in the air, and you have to like shoot people, and because the gun's momentum's like taking them, flying them around and shit. It's it's like one of those like at first I thought it was like one of those GTA mods, like I add fucking the Hulk into the GTA and he's fucking Big Bird going around shooting people. The best one was the Kermit the Frog one where he's going around busting caps. But this looks super weird. Yeah, definitely check out the footage.
I need to find out. I need to find the name of that game.
It's weird for sure. Lori, what's up, Lori? Happy Tuesday, gentlemen. Tuesday. Glad to hear Dad's on the mend from Lori. Yep, we're all happy. We don't want sad Rick. We like happy Rick. He's like, that's prime Rick right there. All right.
I think Angry Rick is the best. I think everybody it's the most entertaining.
Depends on which end of it you are. If you're an outsider looking in, I can see it being entertaining. But if you're on the end of the Rick Wrath, no one wants to be a part of that.
Which is coming soon. Yeah, I'll let you guys know about that. More cryptic shit in this.
That's a hidden gem. All right, let's go jump into some of the sad stuff this week. So we lost Sandra D, man. This one hurt, man. This was one of my crushes as a kid. Olivia Newton-John, man. She's one of the all-timers, man. She was a singer. She was an actress. She's first a singer, I believe. That was her
Yeah.
main thing. Yeah, she was born in United Kingdom. I thought she was Australian. I didn't.
That's what I thought.
She was Australian in Greece, right?
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I always thought she was Australian, but I guess she was born in the United Kingdom. So yeah, she was a beautiful all-timer. Grease is one of childhood embedded on your psyche. That movie played a lot in my house. But she passed away. She's a long journey battle with breast cancer. 8-year journey. Oh, sorry. She died August 8th after a long journey with breast cancer. That was first diagnosed in 1992. So damn, she was battling this for a long time. She fought it as long as she could. She died at 73. But yeah, no, just I had a couple of roles here and there, but nothing was like as iconic as Sandra D. She was definitely the one of those all-time iconic screen roles. Just killed it with the singing, killed it with the look, and from going from the little prissy Sandra D to tell me about
it, stud. Yeah, no doubt.
And I thought she was cuter as Sandra D, but that's just me, I guess. But she just embodied sex appeal. She's just a great singer, man. Physical is a great fucking song. Probably the gayest song in the 80s, and that's saying a lot. Gayest music video in the 80s, and that's saying a lot. And it was just a great song, great video. She's all timer, man. So yeah, what are your thoughts on Miss Sandra D passing?
Oh man, it's sad. It's definitely sad. That's the first thing I thought about was just all the songs from Grease when I heard of her passing. And like you said, the 92 to 2002, man, she put up a 30-year fight.
Yeah.
Against it. So yeah, kudos to her for being an inspiration for people who have breast cancer and trying to live with it. She did it for 30 years. She made it into her 70s.
Yeah.
I'm sure so they said they diagnosed her in her 40s. Just imagine being diagnosed with something in your 40s and not thinking you're going to live another year or so, or whatever. Because you hear cancer, you're pretty much thinking you're out the door. Yeah, but she had 30 years, man. So shout out to her for being strong enough to battle with cancer for that long.
Yeah, it's not that's a tough thing on everybody too, like the family. I'm sure her husband. It's I think she had a couple of kids too. Yeah, didn't really do too much acting outside. Some cameos here and there. She would kind of basically play herself on sitcoms, showing up here and there, with some like parodies of Grease or whatever. So yeah, she didn't look like she was really super into the acting thing. She did the Grease, and what was the other? She did a couple other movies. Xanadu, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Xanadu, yeah.
I haven't seen Xanadu in fucking probably 38 years.
I'm trying to think of if there's anything other than those two that.
Just a lot of music videos.
Let's get physical.
Yeah, she was in the movie. What was this movie called? Two of a Kind.
That doesn't sound.
I
don't remember that one.
Who's in that? Is that Travolta? What is that? I guess it's when God decides to destroy Earth, 4 angels aim to redeem mankind through a young man and a young woman with their own troubles. What movie is this, man?
It sounds like the Robert Downey Jr. movie. What?
It's Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta.
Before he was Michael.
What the fuck is this? I've never even heard of this. It's a comedy, apparently.
Learn something new every day.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to check that out. It looks so bad. Lori, Drunk Rick is the best.
Depends on what. Yeah,
again, it depends on what side. From far from a computer now.
The evil look face of Rick on.
Xanadu is a cult masterpiece.
That it is.
I gotta watch that. Yeah, Xanadu. Mm-hmm. I was thinking that scene in Friends when they got the cable, they got the cable set up, and they got their chairs, and then fucking she saw Lisa Kudrow saw Xanadu. She's like, Xanadu! She like freaked out.
Cult classic.
Cult classic.
Kudrow's in it. I mean, what's it called? Phoebe.
Yeah. uh, and Heche also passed. She had she was in a fucking bad accident. I believe she was under the influence. That's what they said at least. She was under the influence, and luckily she didn't kill anybody else. Because if you're gonna drive drunk, kill yourself. Don't kill anybody else. If you're gonna do that. Yeah. So I believe they have footage. I didn't watch any of the footage like that. I don't really see anybody.
Yeah.
Like that, man. Only if it's fake. But yeah, she was. She was in quite a few movies. She was probably most famous for that shitty 6 days, 7 nights. That was like one of the like when she was. I think
Oh,
she
the
was,
one with Harrison Ford.
Yeah, I think wasn't she married to Harrison Ford for a second, like a quick second.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think she was married to somebody famous. Yeah, that's sad, but that's you drive drunk and you're that's kind of what you get. Like I can't really feel too bad. For one thing, somebody dying for cancer, one thing, somebody dying from their own stupidity. But she was in the remake of Psycho. That was another one.
She did. She was all right in that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. I can't. I don't really like that movie because you don't do a shot for shot remake of Psycho.
Shot for shot.
Yeah, like no, like you want to remake Psycho, fine, but don't do it. No, don't try to remake shot for shot the same movie. No. Yeah, she was in I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, she was fucking unrecognizable in that because she was like the sister of dude, and like she was like really fucked up, like a recluse hick kind of person.
Yeah, she was in Donnie Brasco.
Great in that.
Yeah, she was getting that.
Volcano.
Yeah,
I fucking love her in Volcano, man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just a bunch of like TV stuff, like small roles. She never like really made like got that big. She was like big for a second, and then kind of went away. But yeah, Volcano, I think it was probably one of her better roles for sure. I'm trying to remember what else. So it's that's another sad one. What are your thoughts on Heche passing away?
Sad that it happened so early, at 53, I believe. But dance with the devil, you got to pay the price, and she did. I'm just sad that she took fucking folks with her. I don't know if she did. I think she hurt some folks.
I think she was. It was just.
It was just her.
Yeah.
All right. It's just sad. She had a lot of life left. But I guess she couldn't, that demon defeated her. She didn't defeat it. So it's sad though. It really is.
Yeah. It's not really passes. But yeah, don't fucking drink and drive, man. Get that, take that Uber, take that fucking $100 parking ticket, just fucking, it's worth, not worth a $10,000 DUI, or the worst case scenario, you kill, one thing you kill yourself, another thing you kill a family or kill, some innocent kids, or just kill, anybody. So yeah, so sad. Let's see here. Roger Mosley died too. Yeah, Roger Mosley. Lou Gallagher died.
Lou Gallagher. Yeah, that was a fucked up one.
That was great. I loved when they did the feast. What was it called?
Feast. Project Greenlight.
Yeah, he was great on that, man. I'm glad they brought him in for that. Anne Heche was a great actress as well. Loved her in Wag the Dog and Danny Brasco. Yeah, she was a pretty decent actress. She dated Ellen for a bit. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
I honestly, to not be a dick, I think a lot of producers might have been scared off when she announced that that's who she was dating. Maybe because she wasn't playing ball and doing what some Hollywood actresses do to get a role.
And at that time, it was like not really like super accepted. It was like
not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, it's not like today. Today is like a little more accepted. But back then, it was just like, oh my God, Ellen's gonna kiss a girl on TV, or Roseanne's gonna kiss a woman. It was like the biggest fucking thing in fucking TV. So, Bo 73 spoilers. Yeah, you haven't watched Prey and you're the Predator guy. What the fuck?
He hasn't seen Prey, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Go
Give me
watch
your-
Prey right now.
Give me your Predator card. Give me your I want to see your Predator card.
Yeah, go watch Prey right now if you haven't seen it.
Being revoked. Getting revoked, Bo. All right, so shit, another one. Just the hits keep fucking coming, man. Wolfgang Peterson, man. German director, just fucking his IMDb, just classic flicks, man. Started off in Germany, doing a lot of German flicks. Did The Boat, also known as Das Boot, was one of his big hits for sure. The Never-Ending Story, classic. You just do, just those two movies would be fucking considered one of the greats. Enemy Mine, another
one of my favorites.
Really, I haven't watched that in a long time. I need to watch that. Yeah, Shattered, In the Line of Fire, great flick. Outbreak, very underrated flick. Kind of relevant for today's thing. Air Force One, great Harrison Ford action. You know how to do that action and drama like very good. Like it felt every movie he did felt epic, even if though it wasn't epic, it was epic in scope. Like Perfect Storm, good flick. Troy. Poseidon he did. Yeah. So I think that was like Poseidon, who was his last big Hollywood flick. I wasn't a big fan of that movie, but and then he did it looks like a German flick was the last thing he did directing wise. Vergargen die Bank, Bergen the Bank. So yeah, he's actually gonna direct a Batman versus Superman movie. Back in the early 2000s, they were pretty close to making that movie. I've seen some of the schematics and some of the stuff. I would have loved to see that. I think he would have did a fucking pretty good job with those characters. It would have been interesting to see that. One of the greats, Wolfgang Peterson, man. Your thoughts, Mr. Efron?
Dude's super sad. One thing I think he did very well was the nautical movies like Das Boot, Perfect Storm, Poseidon. I mean, you may not like Poseidon, but the visuals and the way it's shot is fucking great.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the original one, so
yeah,
it's kind of hard to get into that.
It's just he has a good eye for like nautical movies. I could have swore he was involved in another one. I want to say he was. I thought he was involved with Master and Commander. I could be wrong.
I thought he did. Yeah, didn't he do that one too?
I could have swore it might be somebody else, but yeah, I could have swore he had something to do with that movie because it's just all nautical themed shit stuff. The one that tripped me out that I can't remember that he did is Enemy Mine. Enemy Mine is fucking definitely one of my fucking favorite movies. That would be one of the movies that I would want to be remade now because it makes so much sense. It's kind of like the beginning of Godzilla, or no, excuse me, Kong Skull Island. Mm-hmm. It'd kind of be like the beginning of that, and you get to see their journey together, the two dudes, until Homeboy got killed.
Sorry, Peter Weir did Master and Commander.
Peter Weir, I think the whole Peter. Wolfgang Peterson, Peter Weir,
As soon as you said that, I was like, didn't he do that? Like, okay.
Yeah, right. it does feel like a Wolfgang Peterson movie with the way it looks. But yeah, so it's sad to see. Definitely did one of the most influential movies for me in the Never-Ending Story. Fucking first time you fucking really, as a kid, fucking feel death with that fucking horse goes into the fucking swamp of sadness. So, sad to see that guy go, man.
The swamp of sadness. Like, what do you expect, man?
I didn't fucking think you're just gonna see a little kid with the fucking the horse fucking reins just sitting there looking at a pile of mud. Like, that was kind of fucked up. But it was good.
Yeah, he did. Lori mentions, he did tension well. That scene in Line of Fire, like when he's protecting the president and shit. That's a good fucking scene. A lot of good tension, good camera work. Man, he was an all-timer, man, for sure, man. He was one of the great directors. Yeah, it slowed down. 2006 was Poseidon, so he didn't really do much after that.
I'm interested in seeing that German movie though.
Yeah.
What did you say it was called? Let me see. Via Gegen die Bank. Yeah, I want to see that.
I assume it's robbing the bank or some shit.
Yeah. Or take it to the bank or some shit like that.
Betrayed by the bank. Unite to take revenge. The bank is going down.
The bank. The bank always wins.
It looks kind of. Yeah, I'll check this out. Yeah. Yeah, straight. That's a straight. Yeah, straight up German fucking. Straight up German movie right there. Soundtrack to Never Ending was epic too. The Never Ending Story.
Yeah, if you got the fucking dude from, was it for Thompson Twins? I forgot his name. Lemil, some shit. Lummy.
Let me.
I don't know.
Philip LeMay.
I forgot that character played in the guy was in another movie or another show. Oh yeah, it was that was the guy they killed at the very end of what's American Horror Story 84. Remember the guy from Neverending Story? He came out to the camp. Oh, that was great.
Yeah, that's the only season of American Horror Story I've seen.
It's the only one worth watching. I think, man, it's fucking awesome.
Let's go. Yeah, well, once I heard the con, I was like, all right, I'm gonna check it out. And I've been meaning to like get back to the other ones, but I don't really care. There's so much shit to help to fucking watch.
Too much shit to watch.
Yeah. Speaking of watching, like and subscribe to the SF Comic Co. I did an unboxing. Haven't done one in a while. Last Friday, go check it out. Unboxing the new Superpowers line that came out. McFarlane released these. So you want to picked up the Batman, Superman, and the Batwing. So if you want to see me geek out on some DC Superpowers, go check it out. It's on the channel right now. Yeah, every time I do an unboxing, it's like, oh yeah, I need to do more unboxings. They're always like, should I do one? And I end up doing it, and I have fun doing it. So it's doing all right. So yeah, go check it out. So some more. These are going to be popping out a bunch. So we had a couple releases after the video dropped. So we got the Flash coming out.
Are we figuring it out right now or what?
Yeah. Well, yes. Let's figure it out, Rick. Thanks for calling me out. I'm not forgetting the fucking. All right, let's figure it out, Rick.
I wasn't figuring out shit. That's why I'm like, are you figuring it out?
This is the Flash. This was rumored. This one's coming out. This is dropping in stores. So this is a definitely must buy because I'm a Flash fanatic. So this one's coming out. Also, we got the Batman Who Laughs is coming out. So yeah, they're doing like more of a modern take on the old Superpowers figures. I'm digging them. I have like I said, I have you can see my review and some of the complaints I have, but they're it's fine. They're not expensive. They're only $10. They're Walmart exclusives, which sucks. I hate when they do exclusives, but they look cool. They're hitting that nostalgia. I got the little Batman and Batman in package right there. I'm digging them. I'm liking them. Let's see. So yeah, go check out the video. It's on the channel. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's see. Bo, yes, my mother was a music teacher, and so heck yes, Xanadu is a classic. Yellow Jeff Lynne is so overlooked as a musician.
Oh, okay. Probably, I guess Jeff Lynne was
involved
in Xanadu.
I got to see Jeff Lynne a couple years ago in concert, man. Oh, it was awesome, man. I love ELO. Definitely one of my
ELO's sick.
Yeah, Batman Who Laughs. Yeah, that's like a perfect fucking McFarlane. McFarlane's gonna shit out that character for they love fucking Batman. Oh, we got Joker and Batman together. Oh yeah, we're gonna
I'm making money off of that character.
Fucking McFarlane hard on right there. So yeah, go check that out. Let's see here. Like that video, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, so let's jump into. We did that. I did Godzilla Fest this past weekend. It was fun. This is me and Gamera. It was Gamera invades Godzilla Fest, so they showed a bunch of Gamera movies. I was never a big Gamera fan, but after the weekend, I'm definitely I fell in love with the term.
Appreciate
what Gamera is, and I got
Gamera's a savage, man.
I got to see some of the '90s movies. I really dug them. It's fun. I love Bob Johnson, who puts on the event usually every August. Just basically shows a bunch of Godzilla movies all weekend, and they'll have some theme like King Kong will be one theme one year, and so it's cool to see these movies on the big screen. Got to see Godzilla 1985, the American cut on the big screen, which is something I always wanted to see as a child. I won the trivia. I got the trivia answer right for that one, so I won a poster, 2014 Godzilla poster, and a little signed art print, little Godzilla signed art print. So
Oh, that's sweet, dude.
my Godzilla knowledge is finally paying off. So it was a fun weekend. I didn't get to catch everything, but I got to catch a few movies, so it was fun. So it's always a good time. Yeah. So Godzilla Fest, good time had by all. All right.
I hate those trivias before the movies, man. I'm like the kid that knows the answer and is just whispering it under his breath, but won't raise his hand and shit. In fear of being wrong, I'm like,
if you're wrong, you're wrong. Got to take those shots.
yeah.
Yeah, this is the second year in a row I've won something for trivia. So last year I won a Ultraman Blu-ray Steel Book. Now,
Lori wants to know, what was the trivia question?
what product was placed all throughout the U.S. cut of Godzilla 1985? Product placement.
Oh, what was it? Coca-Cola?
Nope.
Pepsi?
Nope.
Brawny? Cleans up a mess. I don't know.
Dr. Pepper.
Really? Dr. Pepper associated with Godzilla? Wow.
Yeah, they had commercials. I remember.
That's right. He's a pepper too.
Yeah.
All right, I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I had the Mama Godzilla too, like fucking yeah, and it's all of it's blatant too, like they're talking in front of a Dr. Pepper machine. I had a feeling he was gonna ask that too, because that's like one of the
standard.
Yeah, because the U.S. version and the Japanese, even though like he made a good point, like the '85 version, they do cut out a lot and add the Raymond Burr stuff, but it does flow a lot better than the Japanese cut, even though the Japanese cut is a superior film. The '85 cut is definitely a different vibe, but I like them both. I have both versions, so but it's cool to see that on the big screen. No Gazbot. No, the Gazbot's he moved down to LA area. So, yeah, he's the one that did my my Doom Godzilla hybrid, my Mecha Godzilla hybrid. Yeah, he moved down to LA. Yeah, he won't be making too many appearances out here, but you can still reach him online. And yeah, he's always a great artist, man. Does some great commissions work, does some cool shit. So yeah, nice Ray. Bo said Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Pepper Bo. All right, let's see here. All right, well, so let's jump into it, man. We'll do it like a non-spoiler, then we'll jump into spoilers. Once we get going, let's see which way. There it goes. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Prey review. Like I said, no spoilers just yet. We're gonna talk about what we like, what we didn't like in the spoiler review. But overall thoughts. It's a really good fucking movie. This is definitely one of the best direct to streaming, I guess. Movies, I guess we could call it. Not direct to video anymore, but direct to streaming. I thought it was really well done. I would have loved to see this on the big screen. I'm kind of bummed that we didn't get to see this on the big screen. Finally, a good Predator movie to see on the big screen. Yeah, the acting was good. Some of the CG was a little wonky, but it's a straight to streaming movie, so I won't fault them for that. But yeah, I thought the tension was good. The acting was good. The world they built was good. I have some nitpicks for sure. Definitely not a perfect movie, but I would say this is my third favorite Predator movie after 1 and 2. I like 2 a lot. People give 2 a shit for some reason. I think 2 is a great movie. But yeah, what's your non-spoiler thoughts of Prey, Mr. Effort?
Oh man, I wish I could fucking eat all the shit that I talked about this one. Early coming in, I didn't know what was going on until we saw that first trailer. Yeah, I did. And because I didn't know what they were going to do. I didn't know the kind of story that they were really going for.
And you had no reason to trust these guys. They made a lot of shitty fucking Predator movies the last 20 years.
And that's the thing. And that's where I'll get into it when we go into spoilers. This is by far the most different Predator movie that's been out there. And I think this is going to be one of those ones where it's very fluid for me. It can jump to number one and between number two a lot based on what we're going to talk about. I really fucking love this movie. It's really good. I'm so super surprised that this went straight to streaming. Yeah, I'm disappointed that it went straight to streaming. This is something that this is movie magic when you go watch this kind of stuff in the theater.
Yeah, well, I blame the previous Predator movies not doing well, and they were scared to even call this a Predator movie. They called it Prey.
They called it Prey.
They wouldn't even call it a Predator movie. That's how bad the franchise has been to this point. How fucking like the name Predator is not a money making fucking name, so they had to call it something else and throw it on streaming, which is kind of a bummer because I think this would have been a great cinematic experience, and add another $20 million to the budget, and this could have been even more fucking epic. Really well done.
Trachtenberg is sick, man.
Yeah, he directed the best Cloverfield movie, really. Lori, have you either one you watched the Comanche version? I have not watched the Comanche version yet, but I intend to. Yeah.
What's the Comanche version?
It's in Comanche, like they do Comanche language for them. Instead of them talking English to each other, they're talking Comanche.
Okay, because in the movie originally, it's like a hybrid of both, right?
No, they just talk.
There's certain scenes where it's almost like they're speaking in Spanglish at times.
Yeah, kind of. But yeah, there's a Comanche version where they just speak Comanche through the movie, which probably feels a lot more authentic and more probably. Yeah, so there's a reason to rewatch it. So yeah, I definitely rewatch it in the Comanche version. So that's a cool. I like that they did that too. That's
I'm definitely gonna watch it like that.
Yeah, so that's a cool. That's a cool thing they added on for sure. All right, really, really well made, well acted. I thought Aubrey Plaza was great in it. She did really good.
Who?
She just reminded me of Aubrey Plaza, like her younger sister.
Amber Midthunder.
Yeah, she's got some Aubrey Plaza vibes to her for sure. But yeah, great movie. Definitely check it out. It's on Hulu right now, so check it out. If they release this on Blu-ray or whatever, I'm picking up the Blu-ray. This is a movie I would want to own for sure. But yeah, overall, really fucking good. You direct this number 1 or 2 in your Predator rankings?
I love 2, man. Don't get me wrong. I do love 2, but there's other things that this movie did. Just little things that I fucking super appreciate. I'm actually using this one as the you know how Halloween Kills and Star Trek have retconned a lot of the other stuff. I'm gonna say that this retcons Predators and AVP.
Yeah, I think we're not gonna like they. Well, I know we'll talk about it in spoilers. We'll talk about it in spoilers.
I'm only considering 3. There's 3 Predator movies. There's Predator, Predator 2, and there's Prey.
Okay, yeah, I agree. I totally. We'll send our accords. I agree with that. All right, let's jump into spoilers since there's a lot of spoilers for this. So yeah, if you haven't watched it, go watch that and come back and watch the spoiler part of the show.
Or just stay here, and if you don't believe us, we can fucking say I told you so after you watch it and you liked it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, let's go. Spoilers. All right. So spoilers. Yeah, this is a brutal movie. It's from the get go. I love the brother sister interactions. The tribe. It felt like authentic, too. Like even though it's a story, I like the time period they're in. They're treating these. They're treating the Comanche people like with respect too. It's like if this movie was made like 30 years ago.
Oh my God! It would have been like F Troop.
Yeah, it would have been more of a joke or something. They would have made these are badass warriors. They were badass warriors, so they portray them really well. I thought the portrayal of the Native American folks are really sets it apart from a lot of movies. But I love the interaction with her and her brother. Her trying to be trying to come up, and she is a badass. She is fucking really. I want to see more from her. And she was really good. Her acting, the subtle stuff she did early on, she wasn't quite there yet, but she was trying. She was training, and she got up to And a lot of people bitching like, "Oh, she's a Mary Sue. Everything worked out." Like, no, it didn't all work out. She had to fucking work to get to where she was at, and she didn't like easily kill the fucking predator. She had to fucking work for that shit.
Wait a minute. What the fuck is this Mary Sue shit?
You never heard the term Mary Sue?
No, this is all fucking. I've been hearing people use Mary Sue. What's this TikTok fucking generation done now?
So this kind of started with Rey Skywalker, like Rey in Force Awakens, like, oh, it's a girl character and everything works out for her, everything comes easy to her, which is a fucking bullshit fucking term. It's just for red neckbeards to bitch about fucking a girl character. They never bitch about Arnold being a Mary Sue, a dude Mary Sue, where everything works out for him. Like, guy gets shot 100 times and nothing happens to him, and he single-handedly fucking saves the day. And
I ain't got time to bleed.
And all these people are bitching about, how could she take down a predator? Like, what were you guys complaining about? Ripley taking down an alien? You guys
She took down
about
a queen.
Linda Hamilton, a waitress taking down a Terminator? Like, you guys, like, where were you guys bitching when that shit happened back then? So yeah, I just fucking assholes on the internet, just like, dude, she's a badass. Like, and those Comanche warriors, I'll take it against any. I'll take a Comanche warrior, any fucking section, take down any fucking action hero.
Mary Sue. I learn something new every day.
Mary Sue character, like,
You
everything happens.
stupid fuckers, man.
Everything works out for them. Everything's fine. Everything fucking
Right. Proceed, Ray. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure of the term. Now,
But
God damn it, dude.
I love her training. I love the dog. The dog was awesome. The
dog was sick.
I want that dog for sure. That dog was badass. But yeah, I love the Predator. The design, like, I like the skull design of the Predator. It's something different. I did not like the unmasked version. I did not like his alien face. He looked a little derpy to me. That's like one of my biggest complaints, his derpiness.
Okay.
But everything else was badass. Yeah, the action was really good. I love how the Predator kind of like went through the food chain and kind of went from a snake to a wolf to a bear to a fucking to a warrior. So it was cool to see like that progression. But yeah, that some great action scenes. But yeah, man, what are your thoughts, man? Spoiler thoughts.
I fucking loved a whole lot of this movie, dude. I loved seeing the time period that they're in with her. She wants to be a warrior. Her brother's the top dog, the top warrior in the whole tribe that they have, and he's gonna be the chieftain one day. I also like the myths or the lore of or the religious or their belief when she saw the ship flying into the sky, and I was like, nope, I'm out of there. Okay, I'm running. So,
Nope.
but you see that, and then it's just it's the Thunderbird. It makes perfect sense in her head. This is everything. Their belief structure, and she says that she saw a sign. I just loved how they just wove a whole story within this time period. And I know everybody's saying now that they want to, let's just jump into a different time period and throw that time's warrior. I was like, no, it doesn't work like that. A disgraced samurai should be next. I'm like, yeah, no.
I hope you're pretty awesome if it did, though.
It would, but it'll kind of cheapen it. I think her trying to be a warrior, and everybody tells her no, and I fucking loved that she just kept on going over. And I love that little speech that her brother told her, like, you're gonna when you finally choose that you're gonna hunt something, you're gonna just stay here. This is it. This is where it ends. And yeah, to their first hunt where shit went down. I fucking loved it. And I understand the whole face thing with this one. I actually dug it. I think each effects guy, you gotta pay close attention to the I guess to the skeletal structure of a predator. But I did like it because it's not all the predators on wherever planet they come from. I'm sure it's a large planet,
Yeah,
I'm sure
there's
they don't all look. I'm sure they don't all look alike.
no, and there's been different Predator designs. I just didn't like this design.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of dug it.
There's
I
different
just,
ways to
it was
Predator.
different. It was different. It wasn't going for. It was trying to be its own thing, and I still got. I fucking love the bone plate.
Oh yeah, the bone plate was cool. I like the bone plate. Yeah,
I love the new jack of weapons that he had.
yeah,
This time coming around,
like that weird little like shield, like fucking.
the shield shit was sick. Yeah, the fucking the one that goes in a circle, circularly pops up. Circularly. And I love the netting. I love that they brought the netting back from part 2.
Yeah. Yeah, well, don't forget, like a lot of that, like people like think of Predator stuff. A lot of that's in part 2. Like a lot of
the spear.
Like a lot of that shit's in part 2. They kind of forget. Like people like part 2 is very important to the lore, as we can see that they pay tribute to the part 2 in this movie also. And there's some like some throwback lines to the first movie. If it bleeds, we can kill it. And,
yeah, that dude. When I said that, I was like chills. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is how you do fan service.
Yeah,
this is how you can do fan service. It's one of those things. If you can bleed it, kill it.
It doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be the fucking. The grandson of fucking dude from the great grandson of fucking dude or whatever.
Dutch.
Yeah, no, that's just fucking one little line here, and I just like the chemistry with the brother and sister are great, man. He's really good too, man. He played a bad either one of them could have been the lead of this movie, and I would have been totally fine with. Like he was a badass warrior too, man. I liked his attitude towards her and him like teaching her and kind of like hey, you're not ready yet, but you're gonna still not like dismissing her at the same time.
I wish we would have got more upended though. Kind of like in Evil Dead. Like in Evil Dead, you're thinking that the dude's going to be Ash or whatever. I would have just loved to have been swerved out of nowhere that here she comes. She's a fucking, she's a consummate badass. She is sick. She's in line with the Ripleys and, the Sarah Connors of all the great movies and shit, dude. I'd want a part 2 with her as the chieftain. That's gonna be sick.
Like a little time jump, and they have to like do some.
Yeah, a little bit further for her because I don't think anybody's fought the Predator twice. I'd like her to get a crack at it. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to have Arnold back, but no, I think I'd rather have him. I'd rather have her. I mean.
I'd rather see either a sequel to this or like I know you don't like it, but I wouldn't mind seeing a different time period of Predators. But I did like we did have a little the gun from part 2 show up. That was kind of the origins of the gun. They kind of explained where the gun came in. I guess non-canon in the comics. That doesn't really count, but they kind of had the gun that was given to Danny Glover at the end of part 2 shows up in this. So I
like that we meet the character too.
Yeah,
that's the best part.
Yeah, and then it was cool seeing those French guys get slaughtered. That was fun.
That was a great scene.
That was a good scene. Yeah,
that was a good scene, man.
A lot of good visuals in this movie. A lot of good, cool shots. Cool, the CG was a little wonky on the animals, but what can you do? Like they're animals.
That's their budget. If they would have had a budget, that would have went where the extra money would have went to.
Yeah. We got some chats here. Everybody's excited. Lori, the dog was amazing too. Yep, the dog was my third favorite character. I love both Jesse Ventura and Bill Duke praised the film and Amber's performance. Yeah,
Amber Midthunder's a sav. I actually hope she makes it into an MCU movie.
She could be. I don't want to typecast her because she play Moonstar. Danny Moon. She's Native American, so yeah, that holds up. Lori, I love that the all the indigenous cast too. Yeah, they use like real indigenous people, and you can tell when they're now there's a bunch of like Filipino dudes and fucking like Mexican dudes. They're acting.
I know, I get it all the time, dude.
Michelica has Arnold commented on Prey. I haven't seen anything about Arnold.
I think he said he loved it, man.
Don't get Lori started on the whole Mary Sue thing. The bear scene with the blood spilling over the predator, that was epic. Yeah, that scene was awesome, man. When he's fighting the bear, yeah, that was probably my favorite scene, man. That the bear fight was fucking sick. The bear fight was sick, but yeah, the little mini wolf fight was sick. Uh, the bear fight though was fucking pretty dope. I like that whole scene; it was great. Um, Another thing that was kind of lacking too, and that's budget wise, the score. I wish the score was a little bit more epic. There was really no standout themes and no real. They should have had a more of an orchestra, like more of an epic feel to it. So the soundtrack was kind of lacking. I think I would have blamed the budget on that one. But yeah, there was really no standout music, which was kind of disappointing. Overall, just a really fucking well made flick. What other scenes stood out to you?
The fight scene with her and her brother when they first at the end, closer to the end. I like a lot of the hunting scenes. How she was the one who was tracking, but to be fair, she has a fucking good relationship with the fucking dog. The dog's doing the tracking. She's just following. She's just following the fucking dog. But that's smart. She's incorporating. She has a relationship with the animal, so she can fucking do it. She kind of reminds me of times. She's like Snake Eyes, pretty much, like from G.I. Joe. Yeah, and Timber, exactly. I did like that the dog. Yeah, well, no, it's spoilers, right? Yeah, I like that the dog didn't die. Yeah. This is one of the few times I'm like, I didn't want this dog to die. Other times it's like, why are you running off into the fucking woods when it's on fire? You deserve to fucking get roasted.
Jeez.
But hey,
anti-dog. Jeez.
Not anti-dog, just anti-stupidity. but I'm just glad that this dog fucking helped out with the predator and came back. I like the scenes with her and her mother. I thought that was important because her mother just kept on saying, just do this, just don't, typical. And then when she's the only one that comes back, I think her mother was just so fucking elated and happy, not just to see her live, but she is who she's been saying she is this whole time. She's a warrior. She's a hunter.
That was a great scene too when she's like carrying the fucking predator head and back with them, and they're like, oh yeah, she's badass. She's
a badass. Yeah. She takes the fucking and she becomes chief, or it looks like she becomes chieftain.
She becomes a warrior. Like that's
a warrior.
Yeah, I think because that's what happened to her brother.
Her brother was that. No, that signified that he was next in line to take over.
No, that's when he brought back the fucking thing, so they became like a.
No, he was already the top guy.
I don't know. He's a top guy, I guess.
Okay, well, yeah, exactly. But that's what I took it that he was supposed to be like the next dude. So I was like, oh man. Female chieftain, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, and then I did like in the after credits, he saw some like possible things that are going to happen.
Dude, there were after credits. I was looking.
Not after credits, but the credits like that were going by were showing like they were doing. It was during that ceremony with her, and 3 ships showed up in the kit like in cave paintings. You didn't notice it?
Oh, I gotta go back and watch that.
Yeah, then the credits you see like the ceremony and it's drawings. But then it's like animated drawings, and then you see like 3 ships show up.
Oh, right. That's when I kind of I turned it off. I was like, "The fuck is this fucking animated kind of bullshit credits?" It's actually like an end credits. I got to go back and watch it now.
Yeah, there you go. Watch the Comanche version.
Comanche version.
Right. There you go. Just fucking really well made, and it's like a lot of people were bitching like, why was this in theaters? This is like an actual good movie. But like,
there's people bitching about this one.
Yeah, Predator. Predator. Just the last fucking 2 movies have bombed pretty fucking badly, and the Predator name is just not marketable, not viable. So, Disney just released. Marvel just released their Predator comic. That's getting great reviews. So I think this is like rehabilitating the Predator franchise. So it's such a great franchise with such great potential, and they just kind of squandered it, man. Like making like mediocre movies, making mediocre Alien versus Predator movies, trying to reboot it a couple times with no fucking effect.
I think at the core of Predator, because it's what it really is. It's a movie. You're being hunted, and I think the first one really shows that they're being hunted the whole time. They're being watched. The second one shows that shit too. And this one does. All the other ones, you kind of know they're being hunted, but, a lot of the times they just fucking go toe-to-toe with the Predator, and then the Predator kills them. It's no fun to see that shit.
Yeah, there's no, like, tension, no build-up to it. It's just gonna...
Exactly.
I didn't
And
watch the last one. I heard the last one was
which
I
one?
didn't
The Predator?
Shane Black one.
It's okay.
Yeah, I just
It,
heard
it,
a lot of things.
I would have said that was probably the third best Predator movie. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I would have been the fourth. I still like Predators.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that. I don't know. I remember watching, not fucking feeling it.
It's Adrian Brody.
Yeah, even that you take him out of there still. I just don't like that fucking.
It's
Just feel like
Adrian Brody. You could have Bradley Cooper in that role, and you'll be like,
just don't like
yay!
the sectional fight. Okay, you're gonna fight this guy now. Now you're gonna fight this guy. Now you're gonna fight, like I just feel like
Yeah, see that, and that's one of the things that pissed me off. It was just he didn't really hunt. They fucking came to him. I can kill him.
you're gonna
They
fight
offered-
with a sword. You're gonna fight a guy with this.
Exactly. Exactly.
Not feel like a Predator movie to me.
I like this that the Predator didn't attack anything until it got attacked. It wasn't just there to be mindless killing. It was a hunter. And until the snake tried to bite him, okay, yeah, he showed the snake who's boss. After the fucking bear attacked his ass, he showed the bear who was boss, you know? But he doesn't give a fuck if you saw him or not. He just walks away.
No.
Yeah, fucking throw a rock at him and shit. He fucking turn around and fucking come at you.
Comanche. It's really well done. Curious to see what comes out of this. Like if supposedly it's getting like really good reviews and a lot of people are liking it and digging it, except for like a few fucking neckbeards that want to complain about women and everything. So like
I'd get her a hot toy.
that'd be cool. Yeah, with the fucking glow, fucking the blood.
You get two different fucking face sculpts. One with the black war paint, and then one with the fucking green one.
Yeah, you got to go green war paint on that, man.
Yeah, and you get the fucking the Predator head is a fucking
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
exclusive.
And the dog,
the dog. But
that'd be cool. Like her just holding the Predator head and the dog next to her and shit. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be a cool thing.
Yeah, she'll have her medicine pouch. She'll have her hatchet with the string. That shit was sick. I was like, fucking, she thinks she's Scorpion.
It's pretty sick, but she would have fucking chopped her fucking arm off with that shit. It's like
she had fucking Bruce Lee fucking dexterity like that.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's definitely would not work in real life. That shit would fucking
yeah, it would have been bad.
Yeah, but no, still cool though. Still fucking.
It would just be it'd be a great hot toy, man.
Yeah, you have to suspend a little disbelief on some of this shit sometimes, and that's okay.
And it'd be a great Predator hot toy too.
Predator.
Yeah, the Predator, that bone thing is fucking.
Yeah, I think part 2 is probably my favorite design. The City Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just looks badass. Yeah, I would say 2 is my favorite Predator. The ones in Alien versus Predator are fucking. The first one are like hella bulky, like they're hella like nipped out.
Yeah, they're like the Ninja Turtles in the Michael Bay movies.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So hopefully this sets the Predator franchise on the right path, and yeah, maybe we can get a fucking. I guess they're too old, but man, if we could get a fucking Danny Glover, Arnold, fucking old man versus Predator, I wouldn't say like
It'd
old.
Be great. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah, old man Predator, man. Fucking a couple old guys are like fucking just fucking trying to take out
against an old Predator. Yeah,
old
Predator. Like one of us is going out.
Like they were like we find out the ones both those Predators were brothers, and we get the grandfather comes for revenge. Just like that'd be awesome. Totally down with that old man Predator.
Oh, that'd be great.
Anything else you want to talk about this?
Wait, I just thought of something. So, if the Predator had the gun that he gave to Danny Glover, and it's from this movie, wouldn't it be that eventually a Predator kills her?
Or she gives it to
she gives it to a Predator,
or she teams up with her Predator in the next one, because there's different races of Predator. There's because this Predator was kind of not like there's honorable Predator.
They call it feral.
Yeah, because this Predator was kind of not honorable because he was fighting in his camouflage, like one-on-one. Like if it's one-on-one, no weapons, like you're not supposed to use the camouflage. So this one didn't really have too much honor. So there's different races of Predators. So maybe she has to, team up with one in the next one, or so somebody's going to earn that. Like and that could be just something that gets passed back and forth in some of these movies. That's like the connective tissue in a lot of these movies that are coming up.
That'd be sick.
This kind of gets passed around through Warrior. It's just that's one of those things. Even we could do a sequel like fucking that's Glover's fucking gave it gave it to some other kid that has to fight a predator or some shit. I don't know. There's a lot you could do, but I like the fact that they're counting that as a movie, like put that little Easter egg in.
It's canon.
And we'll get people a chance to go watch Predator 2. Predator 2 is awesome, man. It's a fucking good flick, man. It for some reason, for years, it just got pigeonholed for some reason. It's a good sequel, dude. It's fucking really fucking. Danny Glover's a badass. A great cast in there. It's a great setting. Fucking hot as balls, L.A. gang war and shit, and fucking.
Yeah. He comes from the other side.
The voodoo fucking dude.
The voodoo posse, Jamaican voodoo posse.
Cool, man. That movie is awesome, dude. I love that.
It's great. You get fucking Gary Busey.
Gary Busey. You get fucking Paxton. You get fucking you get fucking
Maria Conchita Alonso.
That scene on the train is awesome. I love that scene. Yeah,
it's a BART train.
Yeah,
it's a BART train.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, go watch Predator 2, man. Yeah, that's skip all the rest. Watch Predator 1, Predator 2, and Prey. That's it. That's a good fucking trilogy right there. I'll fucking fuck with that. Yeah. It's so what would you CGC this?
Bro, it's a high 8.
High 8?
8.7.
8.7?
Yeah. This is gonna be this is gonna go down. This is a good movie, man.
Yeah.
This is a good movie.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. I give it a 8.5. Maybe I'll go higher. I'll watch it a couple more times. But yeah, I think this is one of those movies I'll probably watch a couple more times. I'll probably go higher. I think this would probably definitely be one of those rewatchable. You can watch this a few times and really get different things out of it.
There's so much good in this that I kind of overlook the stupid, like the CG. I get that. I know the CG shit.
Yeah.
But I kind of look past it. The content is fucking great.
Yeah, I look past shit CG if the movie's good. I'm not going to be fucking, oh my God, it's ruined. It took me out of it. No, if it's like you kind of say, oh, that's kind of wonk, but okay, I can look past it. But it's because I've seen a lot of bad CG over the years. But the movie sucks. So don't do both. Have at least one thing be good. So yeah. I would say 8.5 for me. It definitely has room to go up and move up the rankings, but it's definitely a must watch. Definitely watch it. It's on Hulu. Somebody has a Hulu.
It's free on Hulu. Go watch it on Hulu, guys.
Lori, I've yet to watch Predator 2. Gonna watch it tonight. It's really good. It's a really underrated action flick. Good cast. Danny Glover's a badass. He got super yoked out for it too. He got like fucking. It's a good movie. It's
you get Bill Paxton, like you said. You get Ruben Blades.
Yeah, the bad guys are good. The fucking action's good. The ending's great. Go check out Predator 2 for sure. It's definitely underrated for sure. And more people are gonna now they're gonna have to watch it since they have that scene in Prey. So let's go. All right, we're gonna end the spoilers. Go watch Prey. It's fucking really good. All right, Prey review is done. Yeah, go watch Prey. If you haven't seen Prey, go watch it.
Yeah, definitely go watch it.
Good movie.
Good time.
Good movie. Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely one of the best straight to streaming movies. We've had some good ones this year. Prey, Chippendale was actually a really good one too. Like we have some decent straight to streaming. I'm not gonna see a back row, but that's fine. All right, let's jump in the pool. It's hot. Let's get into the pool. The pool list. Pool list is the stuff you picked up during the week, stuff you bought, listened to, watched, something you hated, something pissed you off, something that made you happy. What's on your pool list this week, Mr. Effort Grayson?
So I picked this up at the Stranger Things Experience. World Upside Down, turned upside down, and I'm reading through it. Just going through everything, casting, what it really inspired them, and going through it. I'm really glad that I picked up the book because I like how they go through like their cast they actually give them like a Dungeons and Dragons character sheet,
Oh, that's cool.
and they kind of like summarize, the history of that and the character. Um, but the one, let me see if I can find it. It's pretty dope, man. It's originally was called Montauk. They were gonna go for more of a Jaws type town feel, uh, like sleepy, shoreside town, but it just wasn't like turning out to be like that. And yeah, it talks about everything that's influenced them. Everything that we said, like Spielberg, but it talks about like specific movies for like specific scenes. Um, it's dope, man. I fucking truly do love the world of Stranger Things. Uh, it speaks to me. I know it speaks to you, Ray, because you were the one telling me, like, dude, you got to watch this.
I remember
That time, like, you got to watch this, and I was like, yeah, whatever. You got to watch this. And then I took it too far, Ray. I watched it fucking nine times over.
Rick does sometimes, yeah.
It's great. It speaks to me like probably how it speaks to you. It's pretty much our childhood.
It's all the shit we love. Like
we're an amalgamation of these kids.
Yeah, this is like the shit they're referencing, the shit they're the scenes are like kind of riffing on, and like we recognize that shit right away. Oh, that's a Stephen King thing.
That's Spielberg.
That's a fucking Alien thing. That's a Spielberg thing. That's
John Carpenter shit right there. Every little thing we can see, like, oh, that's the fog. Oh, that's the thing right there. It's every little thing. That's Gremlins or whatever. That's Stand By Me. We definitely can feel it, I think. And just going through this, it's just reminding me how much I love stories and how much visuals really make up, because they're talking about how if you pay attention to the Wheeler's house, it's all beautiful, and we know the disparity and economic standard between the Wheelers and the Byers. But if you look at all the colors in the Wheeler's household, and then when you go into Joyce's house, it's like she's still stuck in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Because she can't, she's a single mom who's struggling, so she doesn't get like everything up to date. It's a lot of drabs, like beiges and browns and grays and shit like that.
They can't afford the new wallpaper, they can't afford the new fucking.
Exactly. So I just love how they really use like colors and everything in the setting, and I can't wait to finish the book. I'll let you borrow it though, right after. It's a good read. Looking at the Duffers, they kind of makes me wish that fucking we were fucking blood brothers and shit. We probably would have ended up like these guys. Just fucking it's the love of movies. These guys really do have a love of movies, and I can't wait to watch Stranger Things again.
Yeah.
Speaking of Stranger Things,
here we go.
Here we go. Next week, I will fucking minimize all my opinions. Francisco, I hope you're watching this. I heard you called out Eddie Munson as an overrated character, and I'm gonna call you out on that. You say you have a lot of receipts. Bring them, because it's your opinion.
It's for what? Like receipts for what? Like what the fuck are you talking about? He's
overrated. He goes, I got receipts. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine.
What does that mean though? Like
I don't know. It's easy. I want to hear what he has to say, and I like attacking other people's opinions because I know that his opinion comes from a place of prejudice, and I've been victim to it, and I'm not gonna fucking just let him get away with it. He can say you can think what you want, but you can't call the character overrated when he's been like such a hit with so many people.
He's rated.
Yeah, he's
even his kids like he wants it.
Yeah, no, it's just he likes to be a hater. I'd love to call him out on it.
It's not gonna have any effect.
No, it's not. But it's out there that everybody knows that he's wrong. He's just a he's just a troll. He's just who he is without being racist in the rock and roll. He's not one of these kids. He's Billy. He's Billy. He's a fucking bully, and that's all he is. Overrated. There are people who are good people, man, like Eddie Munson, and they get treated like shit, and that's why they're not overrated, and that's why people, it's good that people recognize that not you can't judge every book by its cover. So yeah, you can bring your Billy ass over here and we can talk about it.
Not hillbillies. Not talking to you, Bo.
No. But yeah, I'm a huge Stranger Things fans, and I will, and you can say you are too, but you can't say he's overrated. That's just your opinion. You can say that, but it's not true. It's nice, but it's not true. Okay.
I think they'll bring him back.
He might. He might be in the character of the Upside Down.
Yeah, he might be like he's alive in the Upside Down, like fucking. I think they don't build up that kind of character and kill him off and not have him come back some way.
And I think right now that they're having such a time, I think the Duffer Brothers are dealing like, I think we fucked up. I don't think we should kill them.
Or if that was a plan, but like, come on, you know how you're going to build this character up. I think they wanted to build up a character to kill, but they didn't realize this character was going to be that like
he was going to hit.
Like that hard. I had an idea because there was a lot of merch already like made for him, so I think they had an idea, but they didn't like think it was going to hit the zeitgeist.
Yeah, this is like exactly the zeitgeist. You got people listening to Master of Puppets because of that one solo, and now they're trying to cancel Metallica.
Yeah, well, you could pretty much cancel all those rock stars from the 80s.
Exactly.
They admitted to a lot of the fucking fucked up shit they did back then.
You could cancel Motorhead. Dude, it's fucking rock and roll. People didn't give a fuck. They just did shit for shock value. But yeah, let me see. Is that it? Oh, Camp Cretaceous. Last season, I think.
Oh yeah.
I'm going through it.
I saw the beginning of third season. That's when I kind of fell off. I was like, all right, come on, like how many? All right,
I know. I'm too invested. I have to finish it.
Yeah, I was like, I want to get back to it, but I'm just like, it's too ridiculous, man. It's too much, man.
Trust me, it got super ridiculous. They introduced they have robot dinosaurs and all this other shit. Let me think. Pull it. I went to Tommy's Joint. That was a good thing about going to the hospital so often. I was at Tommy's Joint a few days. Yeah. Their stuffing is great. I love their brisket. Tommy's Joint in San Francisco, right across from CPMC on Van Ness. They take care of people very well there.
Yeah.
Let me see. What else? Oh yeah. Have you seen the Day Shift yet?
No. Oh, that's out, huh?
Yeah. So I saw the Day Shift the other day, and yeah, dude, it's fucking funny. It's great. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but one thing I do look for in any movie that comes out when it comes to werewolves or ghosts or anything, I like things that add to the mythos of the creature, to the cryptology. So I know in the trailer we saw that Jamie Foxx was pulling their fangs, right? And the fangs are their payments, when they turn them in. But the thing is, they look at the fangs really closely. They're just like a 90-year-old vampire, and then they have like a certain race. They have like 5 different races that the vampires are. I forgot all of them. Like one of them was Uber, Southern, Eastern, juveniles, and I think elders or whatever. But yeah, I just love that there's like a whole thing. Well, this guy can't live with this guy because this one's like a solitary one, and then these guys can't live with those guys because these guys would always steal their food, and the other ones won't trust them. So it's kind of cool that they add that shit, and the people who made this shit definitely are fucking Lost Boy fans. I love that a lot of these movies are starting to have like the 80s influence heavily like put into these other things.
Yeah, this is all these filmmakers are like in their 40s.
Yeah, exactly.
30s and 40s. This is the movies they grew up with. This is the shit they fucking grew.
Yep. So yeah, check out the Day Shift. It's fun. It's not going to be like the greatest vampire movie ever. And yeah, some of the plot is like dumb. But it's fucking popcorn. It's a popcorn movie. Go fucking watch it. It's fucking good.
Fucking watch it.
Go fucking watch it. I'm a fucking demon.
All right, that's it for you.
Yeah, that I can think of.
We're watching Superstore on Hulu. It's a on the surface kind of a just a cheesy sitcom, but I'm really getting into it, man. I'm on like a third season. It's pretty fun. It's I like America Ferrera, and the other kid he's in it. I forgot what's his name. He looks like fuck. He was in a horror movie too. You probably know who he is. Superstore. Yeah, the cast is really good. It's good chemistry with the cast. Ben Feldman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like the second lead. He's fucking pretty good. The guy who fucking steals the show for me is this cat Colton Dunn. He was what the fuck was he? He's been in some shit. He's the guy that's in the he was in that Laser Team movie. He did a bunch of sketches on Key and Peele. He was in Blockers.
Oh, I know this guy. I'm looking at him.
Yeah, he plays a guy in a wheelchair. He's fucking hilarious, dude. He's just like it's just that guy at work who doesn't give a fuck. He's just like whatever. He's great. And Mark McKinney plays like the fucking the manager of the store. He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I think I've seen. This was on TBS. I think
it was on NBC.
Was it NBC?
Yeah, which was kind of why I didn't watch it because it was NBC. NBC hasn't made a good sitcom in a while. But this on Hulu. It's pretty. I love the cast. Cast is great, and the little just if you worked in retail and it's definitely like.
Oh, I gotta watch this then. Yeah.
Yeah, you would probably. Yeah, you might.
Probably my life.
Yeah, you probably enjoy like all the like weird customer shit and like fucking weird coworkers and yeah, it's a good cast. It's a fun cast. The characters really like grow on you, and like it's definitely like you definitely start rooting for the characters and they really grow on you. So yeah, definitely check it out. If you, yeah, definitely surprised me. I'm hooked into it. I think there's only 6 seasons, so it should be a quick watch. I had to do something after Night Court ended. What else do I have? Let's see. Yeah, I picked up some Gamera stuff from the show. My first Gamera figure, a little turtle buddy right there. It's from this is 1995 Gamera. This is the area I picked up from. That's the one the movie I watched. So I picked up the box set at the show. We had some cool vendors there, so I picked up the Gamera box set.
Nice.
The movies from the 90s, all the 90s movies. So that's cool. Pick that up, and that's it for me. I'm trying to think what else. I had some other shit I was watching, but whatever. Yeah, that's it for me. All right, let's jump into Hidden Gem. Hidden Gem is just something you want to talk about, show off your collection, something personal to you, something recommendation, something just some hidden gem that people might not know about. Rick, what's your effort?
There it is. Yep, you're getting another one. I did that every time I went to a Blockbuster. I was like, I chose a movie. This one. Yeah.
Well, out of all the fucking little things I made, this is my favorite one.
I would have thought it would have been the one fucking his pictures, the one that he drew with the fucking 4 little star things or whatever.
Oh, this one I still have it. No, he's pissed too. I fucking pissed him off. He's fucking going off on that.
I love that one.
It's all right.
I love that one so much.
It's a good running joke. Yeah, this one's pretty good.
That one's a good running joke too. Sorry. Yeah.
It's your unsolicited Rick pick.
Yeah. Well, it's the worst of the. I'm watching it right now. The worst of the Tommy Jarvis trilogy. Friday the 13th Part 5. Hey, I know people don't like it because it's not really Jason. It's a good movie on its own. It's a good slasher movie. It's still part of the Friday the 13th thing. It's just sad that it's not Jason. You get Tommy Jarvis. I don't like that it's the dude's dad. But it's cool. It had a lot of you had Dudley from Different Strokes in it. You had dude from Joanna Man. It's his older brother. gets killed in the porta potty, while he's singing, "Ooh baby, ooh baby." It's it has some great kills in it, dude. The dude behind the tree when he gets a thing strapped and twisted, and then you got the two stupid hicks living in the fucking shut up! Will you shut the fuck up? That lady.
There's I don't like it. I just don't. Yeah.
It's a fun popcorn movie. I get confused in it because I usually I watch part 4 and then I watch part 6 because the ending of part 5 is
goes into weird. It's kind of hard to jump. It's easier.
I don't know if it's dream or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like the ending of Joker. Yeah, you just don't watch that.
Yeah.
Torture yourself, man.
I'll watch it eventually. I don't like. No, it's not high on my watch list. Has either of you seen Blackbird on Apple TV?
No Apple TV. I haven't got it yet.
Agree with you about Stranger Things. It brought up everything good about the 80s to life. Yes, Lori. That's yeah. If they brought Billy back in flashbacks, why not Eddie? I don't really need flashback. I want to see him come back as.
I want to see him come back, or just an upside down version of him where he's all fucked up.
Vampire version or something like fucking like a metal version of fucking Eddie, just like
it's the Eddie Munson who laughs version. That's what
his spirit is still alive and he's fucking still rocking. Damn it. What about the Southern Supreme? Long story. Friday the 13th is the only franchise I have not seen.
Sad.
Watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then stop there.
Yeah.
There's some fun stuff.
I watch 7. There's cool stuff in 7 and 8.
Yeah, it's in 7 and 8, Jason versus
Jason Goes to Hell. And there's cool stuff, but it's it just feels like a bootleg Jason movie.
Takes Manhattan had such potential to be an epic fucking Jason movie, and it was just kind of a whatever Jason movie. Like, dude, you have Jason in Manhattan, and you don't really do anything much with it. It's like not even like big part of the movie. Most of the movie's on a fucking boat. It's not, so they didn't take.
They have like what? They have like 15 to 20 minutes in Manhattan.
Yeah, like dude, like you have Jason in New York. Like have him going fucking apeshit in New York. Like just going like fucking like that scene in American Werewolf in London where the wolf is just going crazy in the street. Like they can't do anything. They can't stop him. All the New York cops can't fucking. Yeah, that's it's fucking. That's such a waste. Like
he was in back alleys, the subway, and Times Square for a brief bit, and then that was it.
Yeah, which is kind of like, come on, man. You have Jason Takes Manhattan. Have him take Manhattan. Just have him go fucking apeshit in Manhattan. Like, why wouldn't you do that? Like, that would probably be the most epic fucking Jason movie. But nope. Lori, Top Gun Maverick is out November 1st. Yep, I got my Steelbook pre-ordered on Best Buy. It's a good fucking movie.
It's fucking, yeah. Star Wars.
It's going to be
4.2.
Yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, it's a prequel to the sequel of Star Wars. Yeah, it's the trench run. It's a fucking trench run. It's the exact same shit.
He had the Force if he was doing it like that.
Like, this is the fucking treasure. This is Star Wars, and then other people were pointing it out too. I was like, yeah, this is fucking Star Wars, right? Still fucking really good, man. It's a really fucking good movie.
Tom Cruise is either he's a closet Star Wars fan. He knows he stole that shit. They know they stole that shit. But it's okay. They did it great. They did it fucking awesome. You did it with a fucking what was it? It was an F-14, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking jets are sick.
Did I talk about this last show? Maybe I did. I don't know. Well, my hidden gem is the 1975
Sidney Lumet classic.
Sunday afternoon. I would argue this is Pacino's best acting performance, just pure acting performance. This movie is really fucking good. Yeah, like you said, directed by Sidney Lumet. Great. Based on a true story, also about a couple. Chris Sarandon. Yeah. Who else is in this? James Broderick.
Oh damn, Fredo. I can't remember his name now.
Yeah, Fredo. John Gazelle.
John Cazale.
Yeah. This is like really good movie. Yeah, this one best Oscar for screenplay. It's a really good fucking like just kind of see like how I love New York in the 70s and 80s. That's like one of my favorite eras. Like so any movie like set in there or shot during that time, I love because I love that era. But uh, very very underrated. Like it just doesn't really get talked. Like people talk about Godfather and all these all these other Scarface and Carlito's Way. All the Sin of a Woman has. I think this has a pure just him young, fucking hungry, and acting his ass off, man. He just fucking, just a great movie. Great. I remember seeing this as a kid and like really liking it as a kid too. So just one of those movies that stuck with you. But a great flick. Fucking, great tension. Great, just great. Like the cast, of the other actors in it, really good. Not a lot of names, but just good character actors. Fucking Lance Hendrickson's in this too. He's the driver at the end.
Oh yeah, the taxi driver that they all jump in, or the thing driver that they all jump
Yeah,
into. Right?
yeah, I was like, oh shit, that's Lance Henderson. I didn't fucking trip off that before, but yeah, he's in there. Like, yeah, there's a little some small roles in there that you recognize some people. But yeah, just seeing just kind of a bank robbery gone wrong, and then like just all the shit just kind of gets worse, and yeah, it's a great flick. Definitely recommend if you haven't seen this movie. If you call yourself a Pacino fan and you haven't seen this movie, that's just get your card revoked because it's definitely one of his best flicks. So let's see.
You can't make that story up.
No,
That's the best part. That story.
I won't spoil the story, but yeah, it's
can't make it up. It happened.
There's a little twist that happens during the thing. You're like, oh shit. Okay, okay, that turns like it's.
John Cazale was surprised too. What? Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, he's really good in it too, man. He's really fucking good, man. Yeah, definitely check it out. Lori, I own Dog Day as well. John Cazale, it was amazing too. Attica.
Yeah.
Attica.
What's this? What's talking about?
Early Pacino. Like that one thing. Yeah, it's good flick. Yeah, never really talked about some of the Pacino's other movies, but definitely I think one of his best acting, just pure acting roles, man. Just fucking acting his ass off, man. When he gave a fuck, really. But definitely one of his best roles for sure.
Not like what was it? The movie with
Jack and Jill.
Yeah, Jack and Jill.
Not like that.
Oh, Pacino. Who wants to demo Pacino? I was like, what the fuck am I watching? I'm horrified, yet I can't look away.
Man. All right. This is a Frank special, man. Hour and 22, under an hour and a half. That's a Frank special. We did our best. Yeah, go check out the unboxing video. It's online right now. Fun. Me playing with some toys. Go check that out. I think we're gonna be back on to regular time next week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the week goes. It's gonna be,
Well, next week I think we got the Killers.
Oh, the Killers. That's right. Oh fuck. Oh, I got to. So not next Tuesday. We'll figure out a time. Yeah, we'll do a meet and greet at the Killers. But yeah, go. Any final words before we get out of here, Mr. Effort?
No, but we should do a top 10 soon, because I thought of another one. Top 10 movies that we would remake, and
that's a good one.
Yeah, I was talking to my brother about that, and we were just hitting like a lot of good movies that would be great. And I mean, mine would probably be one of my tops. But
are we picking just to be remade, or who should like remake it?
I didn't think of that. But yeah, we can do that too.
Pick a movie and pick a director.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now that I think of Enemy Mine, I got the perfect name.
All right, that sounds like fun. That would be a great show. Top 10 Pacino films.
Yeah, that's what gave me the idea.
Good
shit.
Have a good one, gentlemen. I don't see no gentlemen around here. But yeah, that sounds like a fun idea. I'm already like checking off ideas in my head already. All right, so yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good shit. Go watch Prey, and go watch Grease. Go watch Wolfgang Peterson movie. You guys be safe out there, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace out.